Hyderabad was received by the Telangana BJP chief Bandi Sanjay in Hyderabad. Remember, Prime Minister Modi is also set to hold mega rallies in the state as well. And Chief Minister KCR, who did not go to receive the Prime Minister while he arrived in Hyderabad. Remember, the Chief Minister of Telangana will also not be attending the key rallies that would be taking place by the Prime Minister in the city. The visuals there on your screens right now of Prime Minister's touchdown in Hyderabad. Let's go across to Aneri, who's joining us live from Secunderabad. Aneri, if you can take us through the itinerary of the Prime Minister in Hyderabad for today. All right, I'm not sure if Aneri is connected. We'll try and connect with Aneri again. But the visuals there on your screens where you see Bandi Sanjay, several BJP workers as well, as they've reached as Prime Minister arrived in Hyderabad. Let's try and go across to Aneri again. Aneri, Vande Bharat would be flagged off by the Prime Minister in Hyderabad today. Take us through the finer details.
Well, yes, Samika, we have been seeing that as Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be flagging off the Vande Bharat train from Secunderabad to Tirupati, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has just landed at the Begumpet airport where he was received by the Telangana Governor Tamilisai Soundarajan and also the Telangana BJP State President Bandi Sanjay, who was just granted bail and he had walked out from the Karimnagar jail yesterday. And also at the same time, Samika, we have been seeing that instead of CM KCR, there's a minister from Telangana, Talisani Srinivas Yadav, who had welcomed the Prime Minister. So once again, CM KCR skipped welcoming Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Hyderabad, and also he is not also going to attend the program, the launch of Vande Bharat at the Secunderabad railway station as well. So definitely the face-off which has been going on between the centre and the state also continues. And meanwhile, we see that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has landed in Hyderabad, and short while from now he will be heading towards the Secunderabad railway station where he will be inaugurating the Vande Bharat train, which is from Secunderabad to Tirupati. This is the second Vande Bharat train from Hyderabad, which will be now opened up for the people of Telangana. And also at the same time now, after that, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be addressing a public meeting where he will be laying foundation stone for various development projects worth rupees 1103 crore. 11,300 crore development project work will be laid by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
All right, Aneri, thank you for those details. We'll keep coming back to you. So, Aneri, they're reporting live from Secunderabad, where Prime Minister would be inaugurating, in fact, flagging off that Vande Bharat Express today. We slip into a break, but coming up on the other side, the latest as Rahul's Kolar rally has now been deferred for the third straight time.
"13,000 placements last year. At Amity, we are committed to nurturing passionate, hardworking and proactive professionals.
आप सभी देश के जन जन तक सही सूचनाएं पहुंचाने में अहम भूमिका निभा रहे हैं। जब नेशन फर्स्ट होता है तब हमारे संकल्प भी बड़े होते हैं और उनको सिद्ध करने के प्रयास भी व्यापक होते हैं।
प्रधानमंत्री जी, हमने भी ठान लिया है हमारा रिपब्लिक मीडिया नेटवर्क भी अपने कदम और भी तेज करेगा।
When we see that the masterminds, the plotters of this attack are still unpunished, they are still roaming free, what can India and Israel do together to ensure that the plotters, the mastermind of this attack are punished?
Everyone that took part of the terror attacks pays the price, a very heavy price. So we are still waiting for those who committed, those who sent, those who operated those terror attacks to be brought to justice. And indeed, we need to bring very serious pressure from all the world, from all the free world who stands against terrorism.
Mediation will work when there is uncertainty of winning by any one party. इसलिए जो जजमेंट आया यही सबसे उत्तम है. This
जेपीसी की दीवार हमारे सब अपोजिशन के साथियों ने की, ये बात सच है. हमारे पार्टी के भी प्रतिनिधि उस मीटिंग के थे, ये भी बात सच है.
Sharad Pawar strikes a discordant note once again, says JPC on Adani issue won't be effective.
उन्हें एक वंदे भारत ट्रेन के तौर पर एक नई सौगात, एक तोहफा उन्हें मिलने जा रहा है. और अब से कुछ देर पहले की ये तस्वीरें, ये जो वंदे भारत ट्रेन है वो 12वीं, अभी तक कुल 11 ट्रेनें चल चुकी हैं. आज 2 ट्रेनें चलने वाली हैं जिनको कि हरी झंडी दिखाकर रवाना करेंगे पीएम मोदी. ये 12वीं ट्रेन होगी सिकंदराबाद से तिरुपति, और जो 13वीं ट्रेन होगी वो होगी चेन्नई और कोयम्बटूर के रूट पर चलेगी. तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि आज का दिन दक्षिण भारत के राज्यों के लिए, चाहे वो तेलंगाना की बात की जाए या फिर चेन्नई की बात की जाए, इन दोनों ही राज्यों के लिए वंदे भारत के तौर पर एक सौगात इन दोनों राज्यों को. और ये तस्वीरें, इन तस्वीरों में आप देख सकते हैं प्रधानमंत्री इस वंदे भारत ट्रेन के अंदर जाते हुए, और वहां पे जो पहले से मौजूद जो बच्चे हैं, जो छात्र हैं, जो स्कूल गोइंग चिल्ड्रंस हैं, उनके साथ वो बातचीत करते हुए, अपने अनुभव को साझा करते हुए, प्रधानमंत्री उनसे कुछ पूछताछ करते हुए और लगातार, जैसा कि हमारे सहयोगी अभिषेक भी कह रहे थे अपने पीस टू कैमरा में, कि ये जो ट्रेनें हैं वंदे भारत ट्रेनें, ये देश को गति प्रदान कर रही हैं. और देश को गति प्रदान करने के साथ साथ जो शक्ति है, भारत एक शक्तिशाली देश के तौर पर भी उभर रहा है. देश के अर्थतंत्र को भी कहीं न कहीं गति दे रही है इस तरह के जो वंदे भारत ट्रेन है. और देश के अर्थतंत्र को मजबूती प्रदान करने के साथ साथ धार्मिक और ऐतिहासिक विरासत को भी जोड़ने का काम वंदे भारत ट्रेन कर रही है. और जैसा कि हमने आपको दिखाया भी कि रेलवे का भी मानना है कि इस तरह के ट्रेनों के चलने के बाद से जो देश के कई जो प्रमुख तीर्थ स्थल हैं, प्रमुख धार्मिक स्थल हैं, वहां लोगों का आना जाना काफी आसान हुआ है. और पहले की तुलना में काफी ज्यादा जो तीर्थयात्री हैं, जो श्रद्धालु हैं, वो अब मूव कर रहे हैं, वो एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाते हैं. और ये लाइव तस्वीरें हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं सिकंदराबाद रेलवे स्टेशन से, जहां
We request Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji, Honorable Railway Minister, to felicitate our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi Garu by presenting a charial painting depicting Batukamma festival. Charial painting is a unique art form native to Telangana, and Batukamma is a colorful floral festival of Telangana which has over the years become a symbol of its culture and identity. The festival has been beautifully captured in the painting. The charial scroll painting is a unique art unique to this state. अब हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी से सविनय निवेदन करते हैं कि वे हरी झंडी दिखाकर नई वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस का शुभारंभ करें। The Secunderabad-Tirupati Vande Bharat Express is ready to take off on its inaugural run. This is a wonderful gift to the people of two Telugu states, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. This is a momentous occasion and a proud moment to be cherished. The train has started on its auspicious journey to Tirupati, the abode of Lord Venkateshwara Swami. हमारे प्रधानमंत्री द्वारा हरी झंडी के संकेत पर वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस अपने गंतव्य की ओर बढ़ रही है। ये हमारे लिए बहुत ही गर्व का क्षण है। It's a happy moment for the people of two Telugu states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. మన తెలుగు ప్రజలకు ఎంతో ప్రీతిపాత్రమైన వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి కొలువైన ఆధ్యాత్మిక క్షేత్రం తిరుమలకు ఈ వందే భారత్ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ మరింత వేగవంతంగా చేర్చనుంది. The two Telugu states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh are about to see their connect getting stronger thanks to India's fully indigenous semi-high-speed train Vande Bharat Express. The city of Hyderabad is getting linked with Tirupati, gateway to the abode of Lord Venkateshwara and Goddess Padmavati, by the fastest and most comfortable rail service offering best-in-class travel experience. The commencement of the new Vande Bharat Express, second such service for Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, is a testimony of the transformational path embarked by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi Garu towards modernizing rail infrastructure to attain international standards and showcase a giant leap in the transport scenario of India. The connectivity also espouses the commitment of Indian Railways to provide utmost convenience to pilgrims. यह वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस तेलंगाना और आंध्र प्रदेश की जनता के लिए एक अनुपम भेंट है. Honorable Prime Minister Sir is greeting the audience with a radiant smile and a cheerful smile and a wave. And the people are very excited and enthusiastic to see and greet our beloved Prime Minister. यह वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद प्रधानमंत्री महोदय. तेलंगाना और आंध्र प्रदेश को 3 माह की अल्प अवधि में 2 वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस प्रधानमंत्री जी को तहे दिल से धन्यवाद देते हैं. साउथ सेंट्रल रेल.
तो ये आप तस्वीरें हम आपको बार बार दिखा रहे हैं. कुछ देर पहले की तस्वीरें आपने देखा अभी कुछ देर पहले जब प्रधानमंत्री ने हरी झंडी दिखाकर रवाना किया इस ट्रेन को, और उससे पहले की ये तस्वीरें जब इस ट्रेन में जो मौजूद लोग थे, जो छात्र थे, उनके साथ प्रधानमंत्री ने संवाद किया, उन बच्चों की पीठ पर अपने हाथें रखकर उनकी पीठ थपथपाई. तो बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण आज का दिन तेलंगाना के लिए. सिकंदराबाद तिरुपति वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस ट्रेन को हरी झंडी दिखाकर प्रधानमंत्री ने रवाना किया. और जैसा कि हम आपको बता रहे हैं कि ये जो ट्रेन है सिकंदराबाद तिरुपति वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस ट्रेन, इसके जरिए आईटी सिटी, हम जानते हैं हैदराबाद को कहा जाता है, आईटी सिटी हैदराबाद और धार्मिक स्थल तिरुपति को जोड़ने की कोशिश आज इस ट्रेन के जरिए की गई है. और इससे हैदराबाद से तिरुपति जाने वाले श्रद्धालुओं को जल्दी आने जाने में काफी मदद मिलेगी. ये ट्रेन ऐसा कहा जा रहा है कि हफ्ते में 6 दिन यानी केवल मंगलवार को छोड़कर बाकी सभी दिन चलेगी. और सुबह 6 बजे सिकंदराबाद से चलकर ये दिन में 2:30 बजे के आसपास तिरुपति पहुंचेगी और तिरुपति से फिर 3:15 बजे के आसपास ये चलकर रात को 11:45 बजे के आसपास ये सिकंदराबाद पहुंचेगी. और ये ट्रेन नलगोंडा, गुंटूर, ओंगोल और नेल्लोर स्टेशनों पर भी रुकेगी. तो ये आप तस्वीरें हमने आपको दिखाई कि जब इस ट्रेन को हरी झंडी दिखाकर प्रधानमंत्री ने रवाना किया.
And there you have it, viewers, the Vande Bharat Express being flagged off between Secunderabad and Tirupati, and the Prime Minister in fact has spoken about the Vande Bharat Express from time to time and has spoken about the development of the railways in the country and how that helps in the connectivity push and the developmental push in the country as well, and has time and time again reiterated the importance of the railways as well. And once again we see those images of the Vande Bharat Express being flagged off by the Prime Minister there in Secunderabad. At the Secunderabad railway station, we just saw a few minutes ago how the Prime Minister had landed at the airport, in fact, and then we had seen how he was being received by the BJP leadership, as the Chief Minister KCR had stated that he will not be going to the airport to receive the Prime Minister. Not just that, he will not be attending all of these developmental events that we are seeing on our screens right now, where the Prime Minister is present to, in fact, inaugurate and dedicate to the nation projects worth rupees 11,300 crores. And that also includes the Vande Bharat Express that is being flagged off between Secunderabad and Tirupati. And of course, apart from this, various other developmental projects through the day that we will get to see the images of the Prime Minister there in Secunderabad, who will be inaugurating and dedicating to the nation all of these developmental projects worth rupees more than 11,300 crores. And even as the politics in fact continues in the backdrop, as we had seen the Chief Minister KCR stating that he will not be attending all of these developmental projects and events. Let me also bring in my colleague Aneri, who's been on the ground reporting on this story for us. Aneri, speak to us over these visuals that we're picking up of the Prime Minister flagging off the Vande Bharat Express. And first, if you could talk to us about the entire itinerary and the developmental projects that are going to be inaugurated today by the Prime Minister, dedicated to the nation by the Prime Minister. And also, if you could speak to us about the politics in the backdrop of these events, where the Chief Minister claiming that he will be abstaining from meeting with the Prime Minister.
Well, that's right, Priyanka. We have been seeing that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who just landed some time back, has now arrived at the Secunderabad railway station, where he is flagged off the Vande Bharat train. And also at the same time, we do not see the Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao attending the event, as the BJP leaders and the Union Minister V. Kishan Reddy also had very clearly stated that invitations have been sent to everyone. All the protocol is being followed. But then we still see the CM KCR has not attended the program, and also at the same time he did not receive Prime Minister at the Begumpet airport, whereas it was Telangana Minister Talsani Srinivas Yadav who had welcomed Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the airport. Well, definitely the politics between the state and centre has been escalating time and again. And also, Priyanka, not to forget, the Prime Minister's visit comes just after a series of events which had taken place from the time BJP State President Bandi Sanjay was arrested till the time where we see that he was granted bail and walked out of Karimnagar jail. But then we also see that how the BRS leaders have been erecting posters across Hyderabad, hitting out at Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Parivar welcomes Modi ji in Hyderabad, where there are posters of BJP leaders along with their some relative who holds a post at any organization or at any other state. But now we also have been seeing that the BJP has been saying that this is not a political event. This is for the development of the state, and that is the reason why we are seeing that here about 11,300 crore rupees project will be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Various programs, various foundation stone laying ceremonies will be done by Prime Minister Narendra Modi here in Hyderabad.
That's right, Aneri. And as we do track the number of developmental projects that are all set to be inaugurated by the Prime Minister there in Secunderabad, as he is in fact flagging off the Vande Bharat Express once again. And we are tracking the itinerary of the Prime Minister as well, and various events that he is going to be taking a part in as well. And Aneri, if you could speak to us a little bit in detail about these projects. We have spoken about the political face-off that is going on in the backdrop of these images that we get to see of the developmental push by the Prime Minister there in Secunderabad. But speak to us a little bit about the itinerary of the Prime Minister and the projects that are being inaugurated. All right, Aneri, if you could hear me, please speak to us a little bit more about the developmental push that we are seeing by the Prime Minister there in Secunderabad right now, and the various other projects, because we're being told that at least the developmental projects worth rupees 11,300 crores that are being inaugurated and dedicated to the nation, foundation stones being laid for various projects as well. If you could speak to us a little bit in detail about these projects and what exactly are these projects, plus the itinerary of the Prime Minister as to the events where he will be giving his attendance today.
As we have been seeing, Priyanka, these series of events which Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be here in Hyderabad till around 1:30 p.m. as Prime Minister Narendra Modi has now already flagged off the Vande Bharat train at the Secunderabad railway station. Well, this is the second Vande Bharat train which is being thrown open for the people. Now this train will be from Secunderabad to Tirupati, and now we also have been seeing that various projects, various development work, especially the rebuilding of Secunderabad railway station, aims also being allotted for Telangana. So definitely mega projects being inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and also all of this is worth rupees 11,300 crores. And also at the same time, we have been seeing how there has been a massive face-off between the BJP and the BRS, because this visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi comes just few times of the state elections, because remember, Priyanka, Telangana State Assembly elections will be happening this year, and that is why we have been seeing how the BRS government also have been hitting out at Prime Minister Narendra Modi as they continue to state that now all of these projects are being inaugurated and all of this is being done as they are elected to the state. However, we see that the BJP has also been saying that this is a development work which Prime Minister Narendra Modi wants to build a better state, and that is the reason why various development projects are being inaugurated by Prime Minister. But however, when we talk about the politics which is growing in the state of Telangana, when we talk about this particular program where Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao has not attended, well, he did not even welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the airport. He did not even attend the Vande Bharat train launch by Prime Minister, and now we are seeing that this is not the first time where PM KCR did not attend, and now Prime Minister Narendra Modi has arrived at parade ground.
That's right, Aneri. Thank you for getting us the details of the Prime Minister's movement and the inauguration of the several developmental projects that the Prime Minister is there to do. And of course, a very important visit of the Prime Minister, as we are seeing the Prime Minister Narendra Modi visiting the 4 South Indian states in 2 days. And of course, this also comes less than 6 months before the assembly elections, less than in fact weeks before the assembly elections of Karnataka, and how there have been a bitter battle between the centre appointed governors and the ruling parties in several states as well. So a very significant visit of the Prime Minister there in South, where 4 southern states of the country will be covered by the Prime Minister, and various developmental projects will also be inaugurated.
Time now for some news in brief. President Draupadi Murmu performed a sortie on the Sukhoi 30 MKI fighter aircraft from Tezpur Air Force Station today. Earlier, the President Draupadi Murmu was accorded with the Guard of Honour on her arrival at the Tezpur Air Force Station. President to take a sortie in the Sukhoi 30 MKI fighter aircraft today from Assam's Tezpur. Assam police arrested 3 leaders and banned organisation Popular Front of India and Campus Front of India in Assam's Barpeta district. Police has also recovered cash of rupees 1.5 lakh, 4 mobile phones and a pamphlet of the Social Democratic Party of India in their possession. According to the Assam police officials, the arrested PFI and CFI leaders were identified as Zakir Hussain, Abu Sama and Shahidul Islam as well. Telangana Chief Minister KCR has skipped Prime Minister Narendra Modi's event in Hyderabad today despite being invited. Notably, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has flagged off the Vande Bharat Express between Secunderabad and Tirupati today, and he's also inaugurating and laying the foundation stone for the projects worth rupees 11,300 crores. Ahead of the Prime Minister's visit in Telangana today, several Telangana Congress leaders were detained by the police, including Youth Congress President Shiv Sena Reddy, NSUI President Balamuri Venkat, Dalit Congress President Preetam, and Women Congress President Sunita Rao. This comes as the Youth Congress has called for a protest during the visit of the Prime Minister. A Delhi police head constable shot himself dead early morning today. The Delhi police has said that HC Imran Mohammed has shot himself with his official weapon. They further said that Mohammed was immediately shifted to Bara Hindu Rao Hospital, where he was declared brought as dead. The incident took place around 6 a.m. on Bela Road, and notably the district crime team has been called to inspect the incident. A major fire erupted at the PVC market in Delhi's Tikri Kalan today. Nearly 25 fire tenders were immediately rushed to the spot to douse the fire. As per the official statement, the fire was brought under control and the cooling operation was conducted. In another episode of unruly behavior on board, a 40-year-old drunk passenger on the Delhi-Bengaluru Indigo flight has been arrested for trying to open the emergency door flap. According to the Indigo officials, the unruly passenger has been handed over to the CISF upon arrival in Bengaluru. Former IT Minister Kapil Sibal attacked the centre over the fact-check provisions of the IT amendment rules, saying now that the government will decide what is fake, as Union Home Minister Amit Shah says democracy is not in danger. A poster war had erupted between the Tamil Nadu government and the Governor R.N. Ravi. According to sources, anti-governor posters with the hashtag Get Out Ravi and Dictator Ravi were seen at the various places in Chennai today. This comes after the governor had been accused of stalling the passage of bills. Bharatiya Janata Party West Bengal President Sukanta Majumdar, in a scathing attack, alleged that the Mamata Banerjee-led Trinamool Congress is doing everything to insult the tribal community. And according to the BJP leader, some of the scheduled tribe community women who joined the BJP were allegedly forced by the TMC to rejoin the ruling party and perform a Dandavat Parikrama as a punishment.
A US federal judge has halted the FDA approval of abortion pill, causing a row of political reactions across the country.
District Court in the abortion medication decision came down today. I haven't read it yet, so I'm going to do an analysis of it. But as a general matter, I'll say that there is no question that the President and I are going to stand with the women of America and do everything we can to ensure that women have the ability to make decisions about their health care, their reproductive health care, in a manner that is what they need, and they decide that, not their government. I'll also say about this case as a general matter that it is It is contrary to what makes for good public health policy to allow courts and politicians to tell the FDA what it should do. This is a drug that the FDA approved as safe 20 years ago.
This comes as the US continues to witness massive protests across the states over the abortion rights of women in the country. Agency report, Republic TV.
Time now here for a short break, viewers. Coming up on the other side, Sharad Pawar strikes a discordant note once again, says JPC on Adani issue won't be effective.
$13,000 placements last year. At Amity, we are committed to nurturing passionate, hardworking and proactive professionals.
आपने 3 गोल्ड जीते, आपने वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड क्रिएट करा,
जब
पोडियम पे नंबर 1 स्पॉट में खड़ी
हूँ
और नेशनल एंथम ही नहीं है।
नेशनल एंथम नहीं है हमारे पास। मैनेजर्स, कोचेस जो थे उनको कॉन्फिडेंस ही नहीं था कि भी हमारा कोई गोल्ड आ सकता है, हमारा नेशनल एंथम भी बज सकता है। मैंने वहाँ वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड भी क्रिएट किया और 3 गोल्ड मेडल भी जीते। नेशनल एंथम नहीं थी हमारी, वो रिकॉर्डेड जाता है ना, वो आई नहीं। फिर हमने खुद वहाँ, मेरा टीम ने स्टेज पे विकेशन पे मैं और नीचे से मेरा जो टीम थी पूरी, उन्होंने नेशनल एंथम गाया।
The India developmental model is the right model which the world can follow, and that is the opportunity that we have before us.
I believe that you are soaked in the philosophy of nation first. Dragging back economic fugitives, fantastic. But a crackdown on corruption alone is not enough to steer the economy.
That is where the reforms are not just to remove those who are with several cases of corruption and disproportionate assets. This will ensure that at a
వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి సేవలో ఈ రోజు వందే భారత్ ట్రైన్ ను నరేంద్ర మోడీ గారు ప్రారంభించారని ఈ సందర్భంగా మనవి చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. ఈ సందర్భంగా తెలంగాణ ప్రజలను కోరుతా ఉన్నాను. ఇది 13వ ట్రైన్, అంటే 14వ ట్రైన్ ఈ రోజు ప్రారంభించుకున్నాము. ఈ 14 ట్రైన్లలో వందే భారత్ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్లలో 2 ఎక్స్ప్రెస్లు తెలంగాణ ప్రజలకు నరేంద్ర మోడీ గారు బహుమతిగా ఇచ్చారని మనవి చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. అంతేకాదు ఈరోజు సికింద్రాబాద్ రైల్వే స్టేషన్ తెలంగాణలోని అతిపెద్ద రైల్వే స్టేషన్ 714 కోట్ల రూపాయలతో అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలకు అనుకూలంగా ఈరోజు ఆ యొక్క రైల్వే స్టేషన్ కూడా భూమి పూజ కొద్దిసేపటి తర్వాత ప్రధానమంత్రి చేయనున్నారు. అదేవిధంగా వచ్చేటువంటి 40 సంవత్సరాల వరకు ఎంతైతే ప్రయాణికులు పెరుగుతారో దాన్ని దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని ఈరోజు ఈ యొక్క రైల్వే స్టేషన్ ను అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలతో స్టేట్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్ట్ గా ఈరోజు సికింద్రాబాద్ ప్రజలకు, హైదరాబాద్ ప్రజలకు, తెలంగాణ ప్రజలకు, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ప్రజలకు హైదరాబాద్ లో ట్రైన్ లో ప్రయాణం చేసేటువంటి ప్రతి వ్యక్తికి అద్భుతమైనటువంటి ఒక రైల్వే స్టేషన్ ను ఈరోజు తెలంగాణ ప్రజలకు అందించారని మనవి చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. అంతేకాకుండా ప్రతిరోజు 3,25,000 మంది ప్రయాణం చేసే విధంగా ఈ యొక్క రైల్వే స్టేషన్ అధికరించారు. అదే కాకుండా ఈరోజు హైదరాబాద్ నుంచి మహబూబ్ నగర్ ప్రజలకు ఎవరైతే ట్రైన్ లో ప్రయాణం చేస్తారో వాళ్ళకి ఇప్పటికీ సింగిల్ లైన్ మాత్రమే ఉంది, రైల్వే లైన్. దాన్ని డబ్లింగ్ చేసేటువంటి కార్యక్రమాన్ని కూడా గౌరవనీయులు ప్రధానమంత్రి గారు ఈరోజు 1,410 కోట్ల రూపాయలతో ఏదైతే రైల్వే లైన్ డబ్లింగ్ చేయడం జరిగిందో దాన్ని కూడా ఈరోజు మన తెలంగాణ ప్రజలకు అంకితం చేస్తా ఉన్నారు. అదేవిధంగా ఎంఎంటీఎస్ సెకండ్ ఫేజ్ మీకందరికీ తెలుసు అనేక రోజులుగా ఎంఎంటీఎస్ సెకండ్ ఫేజు ఆగిపోయి ఉన్నది. ఏదైతే రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం సహకారం అందాలో అది అందని కారణంగా ఎంఎంటీఎస్ సెకండ్ ఫేజ్ పెరిగింది. దాని యొక్క బడ్జెట్ కూడా పెరిగింది. ఇటీవల ప్రధానమంత్రి గారిని ఈరోజు మా ఎంపీలందరం కలిసి, తెలంగాణకు సంబంధించినటువంటి ఎంపీలందరం కలిసి, బీజేపీ సంబంధించినటువంటి సంజయ్ గారు కానీ, బాబురావు గారు కానీ, లేక ధర్మపురి అరవింద్ గారు కానీ మేమందరం పోయి అడిగాము. సార్, హైదరాబాదు కామన్ మ్యాన్ ట్రైను ఈ యొక్క ఎంఎంటీఎస్ ఉద్యోగస్తులు, కార్మికులు, వర్కింగ్ కమ్యూనిటీ ఎక్కువగా ప్రయాణం చేసి చాలా తక్కువ ధరతో ప్రయాణం చేయగలటువంటి ట్రైను, ఆ ట్రైనును మీరు రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం సహకారం లేకున్నా కూడా ప్రారంభించాలని చెప్పాము. అందుకోసం ఈరోజు 13 కొత్త ఎంఎంటీఎస్ సర్వీసులను ఎంఎంటీఎస్ సెకండ్ ఫేజ్
When we see that the masterminds, the plotters of this attack are still unpunished, they are still roaming free, what can India and Israel do together to ensure that the plotters, the mastermind of this attack are punished?
Everyone that took part of the terror attacks pays the price, a very heavy price. So we are still waiting for those who committed, those who sent, those who operated those terror attacks to be brought to justice. And indeed, we need to bring very serious pressure from all the world, from all the free world who stands against terrorism.
Mediation will work when there is uncertainty of winning by any one party. इसलिए जो judgment आया यही सबसे उत्तम है. This puts an end to the whole issue.
Assertive 1% that wants to open the wounds again. They do not operate only by the verdict of the court.
Mr. Ohana, you as a Speaker of Knesset, how do you see upholding the democracy? And I'm talking at a time when there have been protests, and in fact, the issues between the two countries are sort of on the same level.
We want Israel to be a better democracy, which means more decisions should be taken by the public through their representatives. And unfortunately, we have an unbalanced situation, and we are trying to balance it. As you mentioned, it is a matter of dispute, and we have protests as we have in democracies.
इस देश में बहुत समय के बाद एक ऐसी सरकार आई है जो सरकार टिकाने के लिए नहीं चल रही, देश को सुधारने के लिए सरकार चल रही है.
ये पहला एक
When we see that the masterminds, the plotters of this attack are still unpunished, they are still roaming free, what can India and Israel do together to ensure that the plotters, the mastermind of this attack are punished?
Everyone that took part of the terror attacks pays the price, a very heavy price. So we are still waiting for those who committed, those who sent, those who operated those terror attacks to be brought to justice. And indeed, we need to bring very serious pressure from all the world, from all the free world who stands against terrorism.
आपने 3 गोल्ड जीते, आपने वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड क्रिएट करा. आप पोडियम पे नंबर 1 स्पॉट में खड़ी हूँ और नेशनल एंथम ही नहीं है.
नेशनल एंथम नहीं है हमारे पास. मैनेजर्स, कोचेस जो थे उनको कॉन्फिडेंस ही नहीं था कि भी हमारा कोई गोल्ड आ सकता है, हमारा नेशनल एंथम भी बज सकता है. मैंने वहाँ वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड भी क्रिएट किया और 3 गोल्ड मेडल भी जीते. नेशनल एंथम नहीं थी हमारी, वो रिकॉर्डेड जाता है ना, वो आई नहीं. फिर हमने खुद वहाँ, मेरा टीम ने स्टेज पे क्रिस्टन पे मैं और नीचे से मेरा जो टीम थी पूरी, उन्होंने नेशनल एंथम गाया.
इतना कहना है कि जेपीसी की दीवार हमारे सब अपोजिशन के साथियों ने की, ये बात सच है. हमारे पार्टी के भी प्रतिनिधि उस मीटिंग के थे, ये भी बात सच है.
Sharad Pawar strikes a discordant note once again, says JPC on Adani issue won't be effective. From Savarkar to Adani issue, Pawar blunts opposition card, a big strike on opposition unity attempt. Mega development push in the south, Prime Minister Modi to launch development projects in Telangana and Tamil Nadu.
मैं रात में जब निकलता हूँ और पढ़े लिखे नौजवानों को, बच्चों को जब झूमते हुए देखता हूँ तो सच में ऐसी इच्छा होती है कि उतर के और इनमें 5-7 ऐसे लोग नशा उतर जाए। सच में क्या भगवान की कसम खा के तो हनुमान जयंती में झूठ नहीं बोल रहा। और लड़कियां भी इतने गंदे कपड़े पहन के निकलती है कि अपन महिलाओं को देवी बोलते हैं, उनमें देवी का स्वरूप नहीं दिखता है, बिल्कुल सुपर्णखा लगती है।
BJP leader Kailash Vijayvargiya makes sexist comments, says girls wearing short dresses are shupnakhas. The all-important BJP meeting on Karnataka underway at Nadda residence party to decide candidates. President Draupadi Murmu takes off from Tezpur IAF station in her maiden Sukhoi Su. And we start with a big focus story. While the opposition attempted to stall the parliament proceedings with a JPC demand on the Adani matter, Sharad Pawar of the NCP has now struck a discordant note with the opposition, where he says that a Supreme Court panel will be effective than the JPC demand. He's also dismissed the Hindenburg report, which has created quite a political furor across party lines. In fact, to take you through the exact statement of what Sharad Pawar has said, he says that the BJP will have more seats in the JPC and that the opposition will have few seats in the JPC if it's formed, and that SC decision on panel is way better. So NCP chief there striking a discordant note with the opposition. Let's listen in to those exact statements that were made by the NCP chief.
JPC म्हणजे काय? जॉईंट पार्लमेंटरी कमिटी. पार्लमेंटमध्ये लोकसभा आणि राज्यसभा दोन सभागृह आहेत आणि या दोन्ही सभागृहातल्या सदस्यांची ही समिती साधारणतः JPCचं फॉर्मेशन कसं होतं, या पक्षाच्या सभासदांची संख्या अधिक आहे त्यांना अधिक जागा मिळतात. आता उदाहरणार्थ 21 लोकांची JPC असेल तर त्याच्यामध्ये 15 लोक हे सत्ताधारी पक्षाचे म्हणजे भाजपचे असतील आणि 6 ते 7 लोक अपोजिशनचे असतील. तर ज्या कमिटीमध्ये अपोजिशनचे लोक इतके कमी आणि सत्ताधारी पक्षाची संख्या इतकी अधिक, याचा अर्थ याची चौकशी नीट करावी अशी आपली अपेक्षा आहे, त्या संबंधीची शंका व्यक्त करायला संधी आहे. याऐवजी सुप्रीम कोर्टाने एक कमिटी नियुक्त करण्याचा निर्णय घेतला, ज्याच्यामध्ये निवृत्त सुप्रीम कोर्टाचे जजेस आणि इतर काही लोक आहेत. सुप्रीम कोर्टाने आणखीन एक गोष्ट केली की किती दिवसात त्यांनी अहवाल द्यायचा, टाईम पिरियड, याही संबंधीची सूचना केली. आणि माझं मत असं आहे की मी काही JPC सरसकट विरोध करत नाही. यापूर्वी JPC होती, काही JPCचा मी स्वतः चेअरमन होतो, पण JPC बहुमताच्या संख्येवर त्या ठिकाणी तिचं फॉर्मेशन होणार असल्यानं JPCपेक्षा सुप्रीम कोर्टाची कमिटी अधिक उपयुक्त आणि प्रभावी ठरेल असं माझं मत आहे. पण तसं मला हिंदवी कोण हे माहिती नाही. त्यांचा डिफॉल्ट वर्तमानपत्रात वाचला. एक कंपनी परदेशातली ती या देशातल्या परिस्थितीच्या संबंधीची काही भूमिका घेतली. त्याच्यावर किती आपण लक्ष केंद्रित करायचं याचा विचार केला पाहिजे. त्यापेक्षा सुप्रीम कोर्टाची कमिटी ही अधिक प्रभावी ठरेल असं मला वाटतं. कुठलीतरी बाहेरची एखादी संघटना ती आम्हाला सांगणार यापेक्षा या देशातल्या सुप्रीम कोर्टाने आम्हाला सांगितलं तर ते लोकांच्या अधिक विश्वासाला पात्र ठरेल. एक ज़माना ऐसा था कि उस ज़माने में हम हमेशा रूलिंग पार्टी पर क्रिटिसिज्म करना हो तो टाटा बिरला पर हम क्रिटिसिज्म करते थे. आजकल टाटा बिरला का नाम लेते नहीं. और दूसरा देशवासियों को ये पता लगा है, अंदाज़ा है कि टाटा का भी देश में कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन है. इसलिए आजकल अदानी अंबानी नाम लेते हैं तो उनका कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन क्या है कि इसमें इस बारे में सोचने की आवश्यकता है. दूसरी बात आज मुझे लगता है कि हमारे सामने दूसरे इशू ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है. एक अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट, दूसरा प्राइस राइज और तीसरा फार्मर्स किसानों की समस्या. ये तीन मेजर इशू आज देश के सभी लोगों के सामने है. इस बारे में अपोजिशन के नाते से हमें ध्यान देना पड़ेगा. हम देंगे और इससे ज़्यादा इस इशू पर कोई बोलने की आवश्यकता है ऐसे मुझे लगता है.
All right, so there you heard Sharad Pawar making that big statement saying that there shouldn't be a JPC, rather it should be an SC monitored probe into the Hindenburg matter. So big statement that has come in while the opposition attempted to stall the parliament proceedings with JPC demand on Adani issue. Sharad Pawar has now struck a discordant note with the opposition leaders where he says that SC panel will be more effective than JPC and also dismissing the Hindenburg report. Remember, this is not the first time that the NCP leader has struck a discordant note with the opposition because way back in fact, in the month of April itself, Sharad Pawar on Savarkar had said that cannot ignore Savarkar's sacrifice in freedom struggle, and also on the degree Rao had said that the PM got votes for his charisma, not degree. So a lot of such statements that have come in from Sharad Pawar where he's not really in sync with the opposition's stand on these issues. Once again, listen into those remarks that have come in from the NCP chief.
जॉईंट पार्लमेंटरी कमिटी पार्लमेंटमध्ये लोकसभा आणि राज्यसभा दोन सभागृह आहेत आणि या दोन्ही सभागृहातल्या सदस्यांची ही समिती साधारणतः JPCचं फॉर्मेशन कसं होतं, या पक्षाच्या सभासदांची संख्या अधिक आहे त्यांना अधिक जागा मिळतात. आता उदाहरणार्थ 21 लोकांची JPC असेल तर त्याच्यामध्ये 15 लोक हे सत्ताधारी पक्षाचे म्हणजे भाजपचे असतील आणि 6 ते 7 लोक अपोजिशनचे असतील. तर ज्या कमिटीमध्ये अपोजिशनचे लोक इतके कमी आणि सत्ताधारी पक्षाची संख्या इतकी अधिक, याचा अर्थ ज्याची चौकशी नीट करावी अशी आपली अपेक्षा आहे त्या संबंधीची शंका व्यक्त करायला संधी आहे. याऐवजी सुप्रीम कोर्टाने एक कमिटी नियुक्त करण्याचा निर्णय घेतला ज्याच्यामध्ये निवृत्त सुप्रीम कोर्टाचे जजेस आणि इतर काही लोक आहेत. सुप्रीम कोर्टाने आणखीन एक गोष्ट केली की किती दिवसात त्याने अहवाल द्यायचा, टाईम पिरियड, याही संबंधीची सूचना केली. आणि माझं मत असं आहे की मी काही JPC सरसकट विरोध करत नाही. यापूर्वी JPC होती, काही JPCचा मी स्वतः चेअरमन होतो. पण JPC बहुमताच्या संख्येवर त्या ठिकाणी तिचं फॉर्मेशन होणार असल्यानं JPCपेक्षा सुप्रीम कोर्टाची कमिटी अधिक उपयुक्त आणि प्रभावित आहे असं माझं मत आहे.
All right, so there you heard Sharad Pawar striking a discordant note, of course, with the opposition leaders, with the statements that have come in from the NCP leader, who says that there shouldn't be a JPC probe into the Adani matter, rather an SC monitored probe, a statement that has drawn sharp reaction from the Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde as well, who says that the opposition leaders must pay heed to Sharad Pawar's statements.
अनेक वर्ष त्यांना त्या राज्यामध्ये त्यांनी काम राज्यात नेतृत्व केलं आहे, केंद्रामध्ये त्यांनी काम केलं आहे आणि त्यांनी ते भाष्य केलं आहे. त्यामुळे जे ज्यांना विरोध करत आहेत त्यांना तुम्ही हा प्रश्न विचारला पाहिजे.
देखिए मैं तो इस विषय में अंदर में अभी कुछ नहीं कहूँगा क्योंकि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कमेटी बना करके मामला देख रहे हैं. लेकिन मैं इतना कहना चाहता हूं कि ये सारा मुद्दा राहुल गांधी का पॉलिटिकल करियर को चमकाने के लिए, वो पॉलिटिकली फेल हो गए हैं, तो फिर चमकाने के लिए विवादित चीज को लेकर के मुद्दा बनाया जा रहा है. हर चीज का अपना एक तरीका होता है हैंडल करने का.
मला वाटत नाही की पवार साहेबांनी क्लीन चिट दिली. पवार साहेबांनी क्लीन चिट दिली नसून चौकशीचे जे पर्याय आहेत त्या संदर्भात त्यांचं मत व्यक्त केलेलं आहे. आम्ही सगळे JPCचा आग्रह धरतो आहे आणि पवार साहेबांचं असं म्हणणं आहे की JPCमध्ये चेअरमन त्यांचा असतो, JPCमध्ये सदस्यांचं बहुमत त्यांचं असतं, त्यातून काय निष्पन्न होणार. एका विशिष्ट कालमर्यादेत न्यायालयीन चौकशी हा पर्याय त्यांनी सुचवला.
मग तुम्हाला JPC हवी आहे का सुप्रीम कोर्ट न्यायाधीशांकडून चौकशी हवी? आता
देशाच्या गुन्हेगारांना ज्या पर्याय मार्गातून शिक्षा मिळेल असे कोणते पर्याय चालू शकतात, पण JPCवरती विरोधी पक्षांची जी मागणी आहे ती ठाम आहे.
All right, so there you heard Eknath Shinde saying that the opposition must pay heed to these statements that have come in from NCP leader Sharad Pawar, the NCP chief, who says that instead of a JPC demand, there should be a demand for SC monitored probe into the Hindenburg matter. In fact, listen into a reaction that's also come in from Ashok Chavan.
I think this is an individual personal opinion of Shri Sharad Pawar ji, who is a senior leader in the opposition. I think the united opposition altogether had decided that there should be a JPC form to go into the issues relating to the Adani issue. And that is why when this was unitedly decided, in which the NCP was also a part of it, I think the entire opposition should abide by it. But in spite of that, he still feels his opinion, as he has said, that this is his individual opinion. So, well, people may have opinions, but when the opposition together takes a call, I think that should be followed by each and every constituent of the opposition.
देखो, उनका व्यक्तिगत मत हो सकता है. आपको याद होगा कि जब भी कोल स्कैम हुआ था, ऐसा जब आरोप हुआ था, तब भी कोर्ट की कमेटी बिठाई गई थी. तब भी अपोजिशन के कहने के आधार पर उस समय भी JPC की गई थी. तो पवार साहब का व्यक्तिगत वो मत हो सकता है, लेकिन मोदी जी अदानी के मैटर में क्यों डर रहे हैं, ये सवाल अब देश की जनता पूछ रही है. शरद पवार जी का व्यक्तिगत मत हो सकता है. हम जनता की आवाज़ बनकर कांग्रेस ने ये भूमिका रखी. हमारे साथ कई दल हैं जिन्हें अदानी के बारे में सवाल पूछे हैं. तो इसलिए मैं ये नहीं कहता कि शरद पवार जी ने ये क्यों कहा है, हमें हमारा इशू नहीं है. वो शरद पवार जी का व्यक्तिगत मत हो.
So big statement, of course, that's coming from the NCP chief Sharad Pawar, who says that there shouldn't be a JPC probe into the Adani matter. Rather, it should be a SC monitored probe into the Hindenburg report. And to news that's just coming in from the national capital, where a massive fire broke out at a plastic godown in Delhi's Tikri Kalan area. In fact, we're given to understand that no casualties have been reported and that the fire has now been doused.
In the wee hours today, a fire broke out at a plastic godown in Delhi's Tikri Kalan area. At least 25 fire tenders were deployed at the spot to douse the raging flames. A white cloud of smoke engulfed the area. Watch how the plumes of smoke from the fire engulfed the godown. The number of casualties remain yet to be ascertained.
10 मिनट पे कॉल मिली थी, पीवीसी मार्केट में आ गया, तो अकॉर्डिंगली गाड़ियां भेजी गई, लेकिन यहाँ तेज हवा के चलते आग जल्दी फैल रही थी। मौके की ग्रेविटी को देखते हुए इस आग को मीडियम कैटेगरी का घोषित किया गया है। टोटल 26 गाड़ियां यहाँ फायर पे काम कर रही हैं। ऐसा सच अभी कोई जान माल की अभी कोई सूचना नहीं है, फिर भी इसको जब जाने से पहले हम लोग पूरा चेक करेंगे। आसपास पब्लिक से पता किया है, किसी के अंदर हताहत होने का कोई चांस नहीं है।
Meanwhile, the cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Slipping into a very short break. Coming up on the other side, BJP leader Kailash Vijayvargiya makes sexist comments, says girls wearing short dresses are shupnakhas. The all-important BJP meet on Karnataka underway at Nadda residence, party to decide candidates.
The India developmental model is the right model which the world can follow, and that is the opportunity that we have before us.
I believe that you are soaked in the philosophy of nation first. Dragging back economic fugitives, fantastic. But a crackdown on corruption alone is not enough to steer the economy.
That is where the reforms are not just to remove those who are with several cases of corruption and disproportionate assets. This will ensure that at a local level, no officer can go about saying, hey, I've come to inspect you, without the system approving it.
आप सभी देश के जन जन तक सही सूचनाएं पहुंचाने में अहम भूमिका निभा रहे हैं। जब नेशन फर्स्ट होता है तब हमारे संकल्प भी बड़े होते हैं और उनको सिद्ध करने के प्रयास भी व्यापक होते हैं।
When we see that the masterminds, the plotters of this attack are still unpunished, they are still roaming free, what can India and Israel do together to ensure that the plotters, the mastermind of this attack are punished?
Everyone that took part of the terror attacks pays the price, a very heavy price. So we are still waiting for those who committed, those who sent, those who operated those terror attacks to be brought to justice. And indeed, we need to bring very serious pressure from all the world, from all the free world who stands against terrorism.
And to news that's just coming in, it's yet another jolt for the Congress party as per sources. C.R. Keswan, the former Congress leader, who's also C. Rajagopalachari's great-grandson, who recently resigned from the Congress, is all set to join the BJP as per sources. So a source-based information that's just coming in, that C.R. Keswan, who recently joined, recently quit the Congress, is all set to join the BJP this afternoon. So those are the details that are just trickling in. Remember, C.R. Keswan is also the great-grandson of C. Rajagopalachari. He had very recently resigned from the Grand Old Party, saying that the party is not really looking into the national issues, and there are several issues. There were in fact several of those issues that were raised by C.R. Keswan, after which we are now given to understand that he's all set to join the BJP. So it's yet another setback for
भारत माता की। तेलंगाना की गवर्नर तमिलसाई सौंदरराजन जी, केंद्रीय मंत्रिमंडल के मेरे साथी अश्विनी वैष्णव जी, इसी तेलंगाना की धरती के पुत्र और मंत्रिपरिषद में मेरे साथी श्री जी किशन रेड्डी जी, बहुत बड़ी संख्या में आए हुए तेलंगाना के मेरे प्यारे भाइयों और बहनों, प्रियमैना సోదరా సోదరి మణులారా, మీ అందరికీ నా హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారములు. महान क्रांतिकारियों की धरती तेलंगाना को मेरा शत शत प्रणाम. आज मुझे तेलंगाना के विकास को और गति देने का पुनः सौभाग्य मिला. थोड़ी देर पहले ही तेलंगाना आंध्र प्रदेश को जोड़ने वाली एक और वंदे भारत ट्रेन को हरी झंडी दिखाई गई है. ये आधुनिक ट्रेन अब भाग्यलक्ष्मी मंदिर के शहर को भगवान श्री वेंकटेश्वर धाम तिरुपति से जोड़ेगी. यानी एक प्रकार से ये वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस आस्था, आधुनिकता, टेक्नोलॉजी और टूरिज्म को कनेक्ट करने वाली है. इसके साथ ही आज यहां 11,000 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक के प्रोजेक्ट्स का लोकार्पण और शिलान्यास हुआ है. ये तेलंगाना की रेल और रोड कनेक्टिविटी से जुड़े प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं, हेल्थ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर से जुड़े प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं. मैं विकास के इन सभी प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए आपको, तेलंगाना की जनता को बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं, शुभकामनाएं देता हूं. साथियों, तेलंगाना को अलग राज्य बने करीब करीब उतना ही समय हुआ है जितने दिन केंद्र में एनडीए की सरकार को हुए हैं. तेलंगाना के निर्माण में, तेलंगाना के गठन में जिन सामान्य नागरिकों ने यहां की जनता जनार्दन ने योगदान दिया है। मैं आज फिर एक बार कोटि कोटि जनों को आदरपूर्वक नमन करता हूं। तेलंगाना के विकास को लेकर, तेलंगाना के लोगों के विकास को लेकर जो सपना आपने देखा था, तेलंगाना के नागरिकों ने देखा था, उसे पूरा करना केंद्र की एनडीए सरकार अपना कर्तव्य समझती है। हम सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास, सबका प्रयास के मंत्र को लेकर के आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। हमने पूरा प्रयास किया है कि भारत के विकास का जो नया मॉडल